So, Guy, you were talking about the physical setting in a therapy room, and I think that's really, really important because when I'm teaching and I'm doing role plays, I've noticed really that sometimes students don't take how they're sitting as a counselor very seriously. So, do you want to say something about that?
Oh, I'm just thinking about that. It is very important if you're a professional getting into this world, then you have to behave as a professional would. And I think this comes to writing as well, which I'll get to in a moment. So, as you're correctly sort of pointing out, that when someone's sort of not grounded with their feet on the ground and sitting sort of appropriately in the chair, it can be difficult for the clients to sort of look past that. So a person might be doing really good work and they might be well paying attention, but if they look too casual, then the clients are going to be too casual. That's your lead. As the therapist, you're leading, okay? And if you look like you're being serious about it, your clients will follow and be serious about it. Yeah. If you look like you're there for you've got your slippers on and your tracksuit pants and you're sitting on your feet,
sure,
it's not going to give the correct professional signal to the client to say we're here to work, and that's what you're doing. That's why you're getting paid. I think I just want to briefly mention the written part too. A lot of people who, part of the professional life is actually being able to write well, and in terms of your notes, that's a little bit different obviously, but you need to be clear in case something happens, like they get subpoenaed, and you also need to be able to read your own notes and make sense of what the session has been. But if you're writing to another professional, let's say you've had a referral, you might want to write back and acknowledge the letter, or that you're going to send someone to a doctor or someone like that because you think that they might need antidepressants or they might need a psychologist to assess them. You need to write coherently, briefly, succinctly, and with the appropriate level of professionalism. And I think this is what students perhaps miss when they're in their academic days. They sort of write papers without realising that part of that practice is actually professional practice, not just academic practice.
Yeah. So what you're really saying is that being professional and identifying yourself as a professional in the counseling setting is really important, whether it's inviting a client, sitting with a client, to note-taking and writing referrals.
Sure.
Professionalism is the key, probably.
Yeah. I think beginning practitioners are as helped as much by anything as acting like a professional. That if you put that hat on, it's a lot easier to be that way and to be more effective.
Yeah, so you're right. You've got to put that hat on. I like that the way you've put it. You've got to just switch into that role, and then when that's over, then you can switch back.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. That sounds really good. Thank you.